How long does it take to build your personal brand as a coach? It takes 3 years. So a lot of times the physical actions that you're taking in the building of a coaching business lag in the minds of other people. You'll make plenty of money your first and your second year, but your third year is when that wait list starts. And it's when your friends encounter somebody with a problem and say, oh, you know what, you should call my friend so-and-so. They are a coach. And your identity has actually changed in their mind. It will change in your mind quickly. It will change in their mind slowly. I learned this when a friend of mine came over to my house and looked at the new landscaping that we had just planted. It was all brand new, small bushes, small shrubs, small trees, things like that. And she just said 3 years. I said, 3 years what? She said the third spring that all of this is in the ground, it will look completely different and it will start looking mature. But it will take 3 years. And over the next 3 years, I watched it. And sure enough, the third year, it just looked completely different. And then I began to see that everywhere else, not just in years, but if I put together a group of guys to smoke cigars or something, it was the third time we smoked cigars that people began to open up and feel comfortable. Even, back when I dated, it was always like the third date where you were starting to figure out whether or not this is somebody that you think you could be with. Now, what that means for you is that if you were a real estate agent or a doctor or a financial advisor or a youth pastor and you're now becoming a coach, it actually takes somebody 3 times experiencing you as a coach for your identity to change in their minds. So at first, it's very awkward. Okay, you're a coach. I thought you were a youth pastor. That's the beginning. That's the seed, if you will. And the second time that you define yourself or begin talking about yourself as a coach, they go, oh, yeah, he's coaching now. And then the third time you talk about yourself and you say, my client or whatever. And so, oh, that's right, you're a coach. And then it's only after that, if there's time between, that they would begin to change in their mind your identity as a coach. Basically, what that translates to is you need to constantly be talking about the fact that you're a coach. You need to talk about it on social media. You need to talk about it in person. You need to talk about it on the back of your business card. You need to talk about it on your landing page. You need to talk about it when you send out emails. You need to talk about it in the lead generators. You have got to come up with sound bites that effectively position you as the coach in your area of expertise. You need to put them on several pieces of messaging and marketing collateral, and you need to distribute those constantly. And if you do that, 3 years from now, people will start thinking of you as a coach. Now, that doesn't mean you're not going to make great money your first year. You will, especially with people who didn't know you before. You're going to find that your business takes off faster with strangers than it does with friends, because friends have labeled you and strangers don't have to overcome the existing label that they already had in their mind. So about 3 years. The controlling idea, coaches, is this: stick with it. Just stick with it. Give it 3 years to mature. You'll make plenty of money your first and your second year, but your third year is when that wait list starts. And it's when your friends encounter somebody with a problem and say, oh, you know what, you should call my friend so-and-so. They are a coach. And your identity has actually changed in their mind. It will change in your mind quickly. It will change in their mind slowly. So stick with it. It's going to take 3 years to build your personal brand as a coach. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. If you made it this far, I am very, very grateful. I've got a new book out. It's called Coach Builder. It teaches you the 8 steps to grow a coaching business. If you have a lot of wisdom and you're good with people, but you don't know how to make money meeting with people and giving them your wisdom, I give you 8 steps to do it right here. Coach Builder is available on Amazon, wherever you buy books. And if you want to watch more, you can go to this video, which is really, really good, or this video, which is not as good.